Hey, you guys, did you know that David didn't just slay one giant? No, there were more. And that detail might explain why he picked up 5 smooth stones and not just one. Scripture shows us something really profound here that a lot of people miss. You see, the Bible tells us that David killed Goliath of Gath. But later, Scripture reveals that there were 4 more giants from the same city. Take a look at this. 2 Samuel chapter 21 verse 22 says, "These 4 were descendants of Rapha in Gath, and they fell at the hands of David and his men." So this verse tells us that Goliath was not the only giant. He was one of 5. And this might explain why David chose 5 stones. Maybe he knew about the other giants, and he came prepared just in case they all decided to show up to the fight. David trusted God fully, but he still came ready. Faith and preparation are not opposites. You see, you can still trust God completely and prepare wisely. Even Jesus tells us in Luke chapter 14 verse 28, "Don't begin until you count the cost, for who would begin construction of a building without first calculating the cost?" And here's where it gets really interesting. David defeated the first giant, but not the others. Those were defeated by David's men that God raised up around him, and we know them all by name: Abishai, Sibbecai, Jonathan, and Elhanan. David started the fight. He started by faith, but God brought about the victory through his people. So it's almost as though David picked up the 5 stones that would later come to represent the men that God would use to defeat all the giants. So my friends, go right ahead. Prepare wisely and take the first faithful step and trust God to go with you. Because when you do, He often sends others to stand with you and take you all the way to the finish line.